All right, so I'd like to talk about the 4K release that's coming out that I'm most excited for. There aren't a ton, at least of the confirmed ones, that I'm really excited for, but this one I am the most excited for. I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I might as we get closer to the release date, but I might just order it on the day of. And that is, there we go, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Now, this is probably my favorite of the Dollars trilogy, and it's a very good-looking Blu-ray, but I think it deserves a 4K upgrade because it looks very yellow. Now, I think a lot of that is the scenery. That probably plays a big role. It's probably supposed to look like that because of where it was shot in the desert, mainly. But it's a little over yellow, so I just like to see what the higher 4K resolution with the HDR does to it. See if that was really the original intention when it was filmed, or if it's just because of the lower dynamic range that's on the standard Blu-ray. I'm also really interested to see what Kino does with the 4K Blu-ray, because I don't have any 4K Blu-rays from them. It will also be interesting to see if they add any new features. There's a fair few features on that, but sometimes those boutique distributors, they like to add a few more features. Arrow Video adds quite a few more, which is very nice. Criterion, they add some interesting ones, not necessarily a lot like Arrow, but they add some good, interesting ones. So that's the one I'm definitely most excited for, and I'm also excited because it's possible that they will release the rest of the Dollars trilogy, which I'll probably, if that happens, I'd probably just buy for a few dollars more, because I'm not a giant fan of A Fistful of Dollars. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and For a Few Dollars More are my favorites of those. Okay, so there's one other that I'm interested in seeing what happens with it. I'm not necessarily going to buy it. I might, but I do already have it. And that is Army of Darkness from Scream Factory. Now, as you all know, there's been some things with Shout Factory and some other distributors of region locking 4K Blu-rays. And this one, of course, is region locked because it's a regular Blu-ray, so it's region A. But it'll be interesting to see if the 4K Army of Darkness is going to be region locked or not. Again, I'll just be interested to see what happens with that. I'm not necessarily going to buy it. I might, though, but I'm not necessarily going to buy it. Now, in terms of some others that are rumored, they aren't confirmed in terms of date or even if they're going to come out, but they probably will. I'm sure they will. One that I'm very excited for and I will definitely get is The Shawshank Redemption, because it's one of those films that, since it was shot by Roger Deakins, I think most all of his films should be put on 4K. And again, this is a really good Blu-ray, but an upgrade would be very welcome because it's Roger Deakins, and again, as I said, pretty much all of them should be put on 4K. Now, as for another one that is rumored, but not confirmed, but probably will come out, and I'm very excited, I would be very excited to see it, would be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Again, another one that it should be on 4K because it would pop. It would really pop because it's a very colorful film, and it's always had good transfers too. I mean, this DVD looks really good. So that one I'm very excited for too, and that's almost a certain get for me. But of the ones that I'm most excited for that are confirmed 100%, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is the one that I'm most looking forward to. Okay, thank you very much.